up here at Central City, or close to Central City, with this 2024 Denali Altima 2500 from GMC. And we're towing 16,000 pounds. Got a Diamond T trailer from Jayhawk Trailers. Here's another hitch we're testing out on this run. This is from Pop-Up. This is a CC2. It's a cushion coupler. And that isolates the movement of the truck and the trailer, so it gives you a better ride. And it's got a quick coupler. I got to get my cable out and tie onto the arm, and that's how you unrelease it. It automatically latches on top when you lower the trailer. But that's great. That really does smooth out the ride, so you don't feel the trailer doesn't feel the truck. It's one of the most economical ones you can buy too, from store.mrtruck.com. You can buy Gen Y there, you can buy Pop-Up there, Centromatic wheel balancers, Tucson tire pressure monitorings. We sell all the cool stuff that you need for safe trailering. That cushion you see down there, the black part, it's where that's a neoprene bushing, well, it's a cushion. That's what absorbs the shock between the truck and the trailer. So awesome. Well, I'm sure you've heard of cushion couplers for these gooseneck trailers. They've been around a long time, and they're a big deal in living quarters horse trailers to not to break all your nice china or have the big TVs fall off the wall. But trailering can be kind of rough out there. You can do all kinds of things with air ride on trucks, air ride on trailers, and all that. This one here is from Pop-Up. It's a CC2 cushion coupler. And it's like all these different kind of cushions. It isolates the truck and the trailer. So whenever the truck hits a pothole, the trailer doesn't feel it. And when the trailer hits that pothole, the truck doesn't feel it. Because otherwise you're just a solid chunk of iron out there, and you're hearing or feeling everything that happens. So this makes the ride better for you, and of course whatever you're in the trailer, whether it's horses or a Caterpillar loader or whatever it is. So and it takes a lot of the abuse out too, because when you're getting the crap shooken out of you, it's hard on springs, hard on everything, in the truck and the trailer, and hard on you. And that's most of the time why people buy these, because they're tired of that rough ride, and then they feel the trailer and everything it's doing. And sometimes whatever's back there is moving around, and you have to deal with that. So what this does, it takes about almost 90% of that movement out, that jarring that you get. Plus it's safe too. It's got a bushing in the middle shaft that takes that impact from when you're stopping really fast, and it has a bottom one. It cushions the up and down movement of the trailer, because they do move around, these trailers. This is my Pop-Up CC2. It's a cushion coupler, has that 2-inch dome at the bottom, and that's actually what does the work. Goes up and down. This is my CC2 from Pop-Up. It's a cushion coupler, that little dome you see at the bottom, about 2 inches thick, neoprene, and that actually cushions the ride. And inside that there's a shaft, if you can see it on camera, but there's a shaft with neoprene bushing around it that takes a lot of the side action out of it to cushion that. This cushions the up and down. And you see that coupler on there, it's got an automatic latch. It just drops on your ball, stainless steel peel, you don't have to grease it. And then it just pulls with your cable. It comes with it, all the hardware comes with it, all the cable and all the hardware. And you pull that when you're jacking your trailer up, and it comes right off there. You don't have to climb in there and do anything. And that's great. So it self-latches when you drop it on there. But of course it has all the adjustable holes. Now this one's been used about 200 miles, so it's got some scratches on it going in and out of trailers. And there's that collar. That's where that shaft stops. It does the back and forth movement control. And that way you don't have to have a through pin. You only need to use that on the bottom 2 holes. The rest of the through pin works fine. This one happens to be a 4-inch. We have 4.5-inch square and 4-inch square. Schedule 80 tube, heavy duty. And it's, the earlier test we did with this showed that it actually cushioned about 90% of the roughness out of your rides. Isolates the truck and the trailer. Big web gussets on some of these aluminum trailers. That way you can get up there, up against that gusset on these aluminum trailers. So they thought of everything. That's why it's got that notch on the top of it for that. But that's the clamp that you use for a through pin, and that's only if you use the bottom 2 holes. But the other ones will go straight through, and you can use a regular through pin. And this comes in, a 4-inch round, a 4.5-inch square, and a 4-inch square. So it'll fit everything. And you also have 9-inch offsets for short bed trucks. But because of the 2 cushions, the one behind that clamp there, it's in the bottom part of the shaft, that and the donut there, all that will, you know, cushions right, but they also, if you have a sudden stop, it'll cushion a lot of that, so your truck's not getting rammed by the trailer. It actually slows down that impact from the trailer, you know, during heavy stopping. So it's a good safety thing too. Yep, one of my favorite cushion couplers. So the trailer doesn't feel the truck doesn't feel the trailer, and that's a big deal, is separate them. Otherwise, everything's just solid steel, and you get all the bumps from everything that the trailer does, and the trailer gets everything the truck does. This is so cool, and it's very cheap too. It's $7.79. I'll look it all up, put it on this video so you know exactly what you're getting. It's one of the cheapest cushion couplers out there in the market. I really like it. And we've got an offset 9-inch too, in all the different sizes, square and round. So if you have a short bed trailer, or you know, you have other purposes for it, it will do all that. And this is rated at 8,000 pounds of tongue weight and 24,000 pounds of trailer. And then, which is also what comes with it, is this cable and all the hardware. You're ready to go. Here's what the donut looks like. It's 2 inches. This is what the donut looks like. 2 inches, solid neoprene. Has 3 bolts that hold it in place when it goes up and down. A well thought out machine. This has been around for over 10 years. I use these quite often. They're easy to put on there. Just take your old coupler out, put this one in there. But it does all that for you. Side cushion, up and down cushion. And I really appreciate these. We just pulled it a couple hundred miles with a new trailer, testing it out. And this will be connected to that video. But that's pretty good. Tongue weight of 8,000 pounds. Hope you enjoy the video, and give me a call or click on the website here. It's MrTruck.com. We sell these quite often. It's one of the most economical cushion couplers out there. This one's used, so yours will be all painted up nice and shiny, powder coated, Schedule 80 pipe. And it comes with all that. It comes with that clamp too, the clamp you see right there. All that comes with it. So you're getting a complete package that'll fit just about any trailer out there. Now if you have one of the Chinese couplers or Chinese tubes on your trailer that's well done, the cheaper ones, they might be 3 7/8 or whatever. So give me a call after you measure that. Make sure your tube is 4 inches. It slides up into the coupler main tube.
Don't go away, MrTruck.tv. We'll be right back.